Paris Saint-Germain, the most star-studded team in FIFA 22 by a large margin, but still continue to lose in the Champions League. Who knows why, to be honest. But regarding FIFA 22, I think this is a very, very strong team. Maybe the strongest in the game. An all-star studded lineup, extremely talented squad. And as you guys can see, I have already made the transfers I think are gonna happen. As Renato Sanchez, I think, will join PSG soon. So, and I removed Di Maria from the team as he has left for Juventus. So let's get started on the tactics. So for PSG, I use a very simple 4-3-3 flat formation, which I think suits best for PSG and the attacking talent they have. So let's start from the attack actually. So the M&M, world's famous, like absolutely superstars in the game of football. And I'm gonna be honest, among the three, Neymar Jr. is actually my favorite, not only in this team, but Neymar might be my favorite player of all time because I love watching him. He is a joy to watch. Let's get started with the instructions. So with Neymar, I have him on come short and get into the box for cross along with conservative interceptions. Now, as you guys can see, I don't have him on like stay wide or free roam or cut inside because Neymar I feel like can do whatever he wants. So he's so technically gifted. He has 5-star skill moves and he has 5-star weak foot. So he can go both ways. He can take on anybody, one of the best dribblers in the game and in the world. So on come short, he can either stay wide or he can cut inside depending on the situation. He can play make. Usually Neymar will get the ball and he can like thread through passes for Kylian Mbappe and then interchange. Like absolutely phenomenal. I love using him in the game. Moving on to Kylian Mbappe, I have him on drift wide, get in behind, conservative interceptions, and stay forward. Now, I have him Mbappe on stay forward because he can always be an outlet for me, a through ball, and it's a game over for the opposing team because he's like so wick fast. I think he, along with Alphonso Davies, might be the fastest two players in the game, but also very gifted. 5-star skill moves, can shoot with both feet, finesse shot, is absolutely amazing player, and can like so. Yeah, before I forget, so I have him drift wide because I like Mbappe to like roam the attacking third. He can run in any side. He can run behind the fullback. He can run between the fullback and the center back. He can run between the center backs. There's absolutely no stopping this guy when he's on his bike. So Neymar and Mbappe, they make a very good duo by themselves, but now PSG have Lionel Messi. And I mean, there's an argument to be made that he might be the GOAT, and he is among the 5 best players of all time, easy. Now with Messi, I have him in a more different role actually. I have him on free roam, come short, and get into the box for cross along with conservative interceptions. Now, let me just tell you, when Messi is on free roam, it's a completely different ball game. Because Messi, while free roam and being on come short, will like just drop into the midfield, move into Neymar's wing, come behind Mbappe. He will just roam around wherever he wants to do because he's Lionel Messi and he has the talent to back him. And he is so fun to use. You can like just Messi can run a game actually. If you just give Messi the ball 1-2-1 with Verratti, with Mbappe, with Neymar, 1-2-1-2 finesse shot, chip shot, pass, through ball, dribbling. He will run the whole game. If you want to play with Messi, you can run the whole game. With Neymar, he will dribble. Neymar and Messi can interchange. Mbappe will be running in behind, drifting wide, and an absolute nightmare for all defenders. And one of the best front threes ever lined up, in my opinion. Moving on to the midfield now. The midfield are the workhorses in this team. They're the one who are going to do the dirty work, the defensive work for the star-studded 3 players I have, and to protect them, to run back and forth, and just be the ugly side of the team. Now with Renato Sanchez, I have him on stay back while attacking and stay on edge of box for cross while covering wing, because he is more of a box-to-box player, and I want him to like link the midfield from the attack. Whereas with Idrissa Gueye, I have him on stay back while attacking and cover center. Same with Verratti, stay back while attacking, cover center, as they can hold their positions and they can help the Messi and Mbappe along with Neymar to free flow and create chances by themselves. While these guys do the hard work, the dirty work for the team. And let me just tell you, Renato Sanchez is actually a very good player. Even though he is A rated, I absolutely love to use him in the game. and Gay and Verratti. Now, I did think to use Paredes or Pereira or Vanaldum instead of Idrissa Gay, but he just has better defensive stats, and I like him as a more of a CDM player, while Verratti is undroppable. I mean, what a player Marco Verratti is. I think he's still underrated, to be honest. Now, moving on to the back four. Now, you guys might be wondering why I'm not using Sergio Ramos. This is because I don't like Ramos in FIFA 22. I liked him on FIFA 20, I liked him on FIFA 21, but 22 I like Kimpembe. And also, since this is a left-sided center back, I wanted a left-footed player so he can easily pass up from the back. With Mendes now, there is Bernat, but I feel like Mendes is just like, next generation, better, faster, stronger, and he does a great job of protecting Neymar to the wing and can like possibly catch up with any other winger in the game. Overall, a very solid left back, and I think he has a very promising career ahead of him. Now, Marquinhos, I absolutely love as a centre back. I think Marquinhos and Van Dijk are the two best centre backs to use in the game, as they're very, very good. Can head the ball, can carry it, and feel very, very comfortable to play on the game. Now, you guys might be wondering why I'm not using Hakimi to overlap and, help Messi. This is because Messi, he just needs to interchange with Verratti, Mbappe, or Messi and Neymar, and I only need like 4 attacking players usually. Neymar, Mbappe, Messi with Renato Sanchez making late runs is already enough. So, and I need a strong defense because PSG usually don't focus on their defense. So with this setup, I have Hakimi on stay back while attacking. And this is an absolute gem because when these 4 are at the back, it's very, very hard to score past them, especially when you have this man in goal. I mean, what a keeper he is. An absolute nightmare on this game to play against. Very, very tall. Almost stops a lot of goals, certain goals. And I think his only weakness is driven shots, to be honest. PSG on this game are a very, very strong team if you know how to use them. And you know how each player's attributes are best utilized and how to put them in the best position they can be used, while not compromising on their stamina stats and using the correct instructions to conserve their stamina, while the other players who have more stamina and less creative options on the ball can do the dirty work. PSG is very, very fun to use, a very easy team to just pick up and start playing, and I feel like with PSG, like, you can't go wrong by choosing this team. Now, moving on to the subs, I usually don't make that many subs in the front 3. Sub I usually do make is maybe Gay and Paredes and Verratti and Wijnaldum. I usually do sub these both because I think Verratti and Gay do get tired a lot when they have to run back and forth, because Messi and Mbappe and Neymar are not going to do any defensive work. Let's just get that straight. Moving on to the tactics. Now, with the tactics, I have them on pressure and heavy touch, because this is now Barcelona. We don't want to press the ball that much. You just conserve our shape. Defensive, very basic 40. Now, with 60 depth, I actually was thinking to increase it to around 70, but I didn't, because with 60, I always have the option of counter-attacking, which means I can always pick up the ball and just spray it through to Mbappe, or Neymar can carry it, or Messi can dribble past players, and it just like gives me a whole different dynamic compared to just pressing the ball high and having a very high depth, because then my back four could also be exposed. Moving on to offense now, I did think of forward runs or direct passing, but I went with possession because I want to use Messi and Neymar to their fullest. And when Messi and Neymar were in Barcelona, where they both peaked, they were used to a more possession game and more just having the ball at their feet and creating chances by themselves. So I feel like possession is a great stat to use, along with offensively 50. I mean, when you have such star-studded good players, I mean, you should go with the more balanced approach, because like just give them the ball and you can do the work by them. You don't need to like, you know, tactically infuse them or do that many rotations, because they can do that by themselves. They're such technically gifted players. Players in the box, 5 players in the box. Just I need 4 players in the box and maybe one more making a late run. Now, with corners, I have this very, very high. This is because Marquinhos can hit the ball very well, Kimpembe can hit the ball very well, and Neymar can, while taking both the crosses to the left and right. Usually I just call a player and I can dribble past, hit a finesse shot because Neymar is 2-footed, or just cross the ball to the back post where Marquinhos or Kimpembe might be waiting. And overall, a great stat to use with PSG. And what am I missing? Am I missing something? Yeah, so the final tactics, the free kicks. I have free kicks 1 because I don't want to be left that vulnerable on the back when kicking free kicks. And yeah, that's it. This is my PSG setup, and I'm pretty sure if you use this to the right amount and you know how to utilize each player's strengths while using my tactics, which I just explained to you guys, I mean, it's going to be very, very hard to beat this team because I don't think there's another squad in the game that possesses all the strength and attributes this PSG squad has. And I think they are a very, very strong contender to fight for the Champions League in the 2022-2023 season. So that's it for me. PSG are one of the best teams to use in the game, one of the most funnest actually with the players they have. And let me know what you guys think of my setup. Please leave a like, comment, and yeah, peace. See you in the next one.